What if I told you that two of the most influential horror stories in history, Frankenstein and the Vampire, were born on the same stormy night as part of a ghost story contest? Today, we're diving into the legendary night of 1816 when lightning cracked the skies over Lake Geneva, and literature was changed forever. It was the summer of 1816, known as the year without a summer. A volcanic eruption in Indonesia had blanketed the atmosphere, cooling the globe and darkening the skies across Europe. And in a villa near Lake Geneva, a group of young intellectuals, writers, dreamers, and rebels gathered to escape the gloom. Lord Byron, the infamous poet, scandal magnate, and aristocratic bad boy; Percy Bysshe Shelley, radical poet and philosopher; Mary Wollstonecraft Godwin, Shelley's lover and soon-to-be Mary Shelley; Claire Clairmont, Mary's stepsister, and Byron's former lover; John Polidori, Byron's physician and aspiring writer. 5 people, one stormy night, and a challenge that would ignite literary history. Confined indoors by the cold, dreary weather, the group turned to reading ghost stories aloud from a German anthology. That's when Lord Byron posed a challenge. We will each write a ghost story. Simple, spontaneous, but that challenge would ripple through the next 2 centuries. Mary, just 18 at the time, struggled to come up with an idea, but days later she had a waking nightmare. A pale student of unhallowed arts kneeling beside the thing he had put together. The creature opened its dull, yellow eye. That vision became Frankenstein, or the modern Prometheus, published 2 years later. It's often called the first true science fiction novel, and it raised terrifying questions about creation, responsibility, and what it means to be human. John Polidori, meanwhile, was the outsider of the group, young, ambitious, and stuck in Byron's shadow. Byron had started a vampire tale that he abandoned. Polidori picked it up, reworked it, and turned it into The Vampire, a gothic short story about an aristocratic, seductive bloodsucker. Published in 1819, The Vampire became a sensation. It introduced the idea of the vampire as a charming nobleman, a concept that would inspire Bram Stoker's Dracula decades later. From one stormy summer emerged to monsters, Frankenstein's creature, a tragic being brought to life by science, and the aristocratic vampire, a predator hiding behind beauty and charm. Both stories tapped into the fears of their time: technology, death, the unknown, and both laid the foundation for modern horror. One night, 2 stories, and a literary legacy that still haunts us over 200 years later. So next time you're watching a vampire flick or reading sci-fi horror, remember, it all started with a ghost story contest on a dark and stormy night. If you'd like to see and hear this story in a longer format, it was told in a great atmospheric film from 1986 called Gothic. I highly recommend it. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more historical deep dives. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay curious and stay spooky.